The people of the state of California plaintiff versus Conrad Robert Murray defendant. Case number SA073164. Title of court and cause. We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Conrad Robert Murray, guilty of the crime of involuntary manslaughter in violation of Penal Code Section 192, subsection B. Alleged victim, Michael Joseph Jackson. Alleged date of June 25th, 2009.
2 years ago, a jury found Dr. Conrad Murray guilty of involuntary manslaughter in the death of Michael Jackson. Well, tomorrow, Murray is due to walk out of a Los Angeles jail. He's being released early because of jail overcrowding, serving only about half of his 4-year sentence. CNN's digital entertainment reporter Alan Duke joins us now from Los Angeles. So, Alan, what's next for Conrad Murray? Is it possible? Is he going to practice medicine again?
It's possible. There are plenty of examples of doctors who have gone to jail and get their license back. His license is suspended in 3 states, and I'm not sure if it's been completely revoked in Texas, but I think they were close to doing that. I think he certainly hopes to, if not in this country, perhaps in another place. And by the way, technically, he's not being released early. He served actually more time than most people convicted of what he was convicted of. It's the good time rules. So technically, it's not early. He could have been let out a year or more ago.
Yeah, and even though Murray has been behind bars, I mean, he hasn't exactly been silent, right? Because we've been hearing from him.
Oh, sure. He had a telephone in the last year of his incarceration. He's had a telephone in his cell. Access to it on a limited basis before that. I spoke to him. He would call into CNN a couple of times, that infamous situation where he sang to Anderson Cooper. So he was very connected to the outside world. But guess what? This today or tomorrow morning when he's released will be the first time he's been outside of the jail in 2 years, except for once when they took him to a hospital.
My goodness, yeah. And what was his reaction to the verdict, by the way, in the EG wrongful death lawsuit? He spoke out about that?
He took that as vindication that he was fit and competent. The jury said that. It was on the verdict form as a doctor. But I'm not sure that that has any legal implications to him, but he certainly took that as a boost. He is a confident man. By the way, when you see him, he won't look like the Conrad Murray you saw in the video a minute ago. He will have pretty much solid white hair and thinner at 6'5". He's not been eating like he did outside of jail.
Okay, so I guess we'll maybe see him tomorrow. He's now saying, too, that he was trying to get Michael Jackson off his dependence on propofol to get some sleep. Explain that to us. What has he said about that?
Well, he told investigators 2 days after Michael's death that, yes, Michael was using this propofol to treat his insomnia, but that he was trying to wean him off of that. But the big question is, didn't he as a doctor realize how dangerous it was? Part of the answer to that is, in 2009, people didn't quite realize the insidious effects of propofol. Only afterward, after Michael Jackson's death, did people realize exactly how destructive it was.
Yeah, now we know all about it. Alan Duke, thank you so much.